Grand Rising, everybody, and welcome. Welcome. I just woke up. I woke up like this. Everything's a mess. But I love you, and I thank you for being here. Um, we're gonna do a collective reading for this weekend, and preparing to take off. Are you preparing to take off? Cause I am. Perhaps not literally, but we are taking off. Take off. Preparing to take off. All right, what are we gonna do? Spin the wheel. Sanskriti, what's up? All right, we're gonna spin the wheel first for the collective. All right, so the ascendant we have Aquarius. Aquarius at the 5, 10, 15, 21st. Aquarius, Sag. So it's air and fire. So we're definitely in the fixed signs. So definitely something I feel like pulling us down, like being grounded at this time with Aquarius. This is, I heard, out of the mind, or perhaps something shocking, or going through a death or some kind of transformation. I'm thinking where things are splitting. And the mind, perhaps maybe we are split in the mind about some kind of long Sagittarius. I'm thinking some kind of long distance, or some big planet, or perhaps like like a bigger view. Like we're splitting the mind in a large, like expanding the view. You know what I'm saying? Hey Maurice, what's up? What's up? It's like a view expansion, and perhaps we are picking this up from other people with Leo, or perhaps it's like others in the limelight. 5, 10, 15, 20, and the 20th, which is a Scorpio, so it's fire and water again with this like deep passion. It's almost like the deep passion from others is bringing us to perhaps be split-minded when it comes to religion. Perhaps even Sagittarius, we're thinking I keep hearing far out. What's up? Grand Rising, everybody. So the MC, what everybody sees is Taurus at the 20th degree. Again, it's Taurus and Scorpio. Ding. Real deep. And Taurus, we're talking about Venus, and we were talking about this yesterday, and I was meant to say the like biggest thing about Venus is that Mercury is the mind and hearing, right? But Venus is like the psychological, how we hear psychologically, what we need, what we want, which in turn brings us to question our values and beliefs, right? All right, so for the collective BC, Grand Rising, beautiful babes. Oh shit, they all fucking fell. Okay. Grand Rising. I say 'cause ain't no morning good. Heck yeah. It's far out, right? Well, the two on the table I see so far is the Two of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is this Aquarian energy that I see. And the Two of Wands is that fiery Sagittarius. This wheel is so freaking on point. It's not even funny. It's almost as if that he's looking at it like, oh, this is the book, we need to stay by the book, and here's the rules, and this is how I do it logically, here's all the facts. The King of Swords, he's the judge. But then she comes along, and she really had her back towards him. Like, this is the splitting of that, like, this rule, fuck that. This rule, forget that. You know, we're breaking free out of this. Or perhaps we are with our mind using this, and it's like, F that. It's like we're going with the natural law, or perhaps what's pulling us into this door. I feel it's like you have the whole world in your hand, and something is definitely pulling us, this passion, this fire, this desire. This is Aries in the first deacon, which is like, you know, this with the high priestess, perhaps which is opening the subconscious. Look, we have these flipped. Oh, it's just this one with the Queen of Cups. All right, so this is, oh, I heard helping us feel. It's like being grounded in our emotions. The power of this, because this king, he's so like, oh, it's this way, and it's gotta be this, and here he's in reverse. It's almost like maybe he doesn't even want to talk about it, you know. And this, and in reverse, it's like, okay, well, this is the pull, this is where it's almost like, or maybe we're caught in some, you know. All right, let's see what the collective, for the collective, about this. What's going on? Hear all the birds? All right. So, yeah, it's like a new feeling, a new love, a new, some kind of new creative thing, like we're holding on to. And perhaps it's like, begins with this, and I heard mind over matter, because of like some heartbreak with this in the deep subconscious. Here's the Emperor in reverse. You know, this is like the King of Swords when he's in reverse. It's almost like, it's like F that. I keep hearing F that. It's about how we feel. It's really taken free from the mind, because this judgment in the Eight of Cups, it's like there is bad judgment before, going back to the past, or going back to something, going back to the trash. It's almost like this, whatever here is putting off this smell, something of the bad judgment, perhaps bringing a tower, or this is like a warning that the tower is coming. I have a feeling that this is already past, that tower has already fell, because look, again with the judgment in reverse, both of these judgments, and it begins with this. And perhaps it is, it's like we're coming out of ourselves. It's like we're no longer even that version of ourselves. It's like the whole flavor changed, I heard. The whole tune that we're even marching to changed. We are coming into this is real Pisces energy. This is deep, right? With the Hangman, and it says if we're waiting patiently, or, and he's tied up. Perhaps it's like it is that he is tied up waiting. Okay, he's waiting for the signs, accepting this love, whereas before he wasn't, with the Seven. And this is sporadic, and it's going to teach us something about being honest, about which way to go, about following our heart, about really, and again with the Tower and the Two of Pentacles, the last two, this Tower again in reverse, saying that the Tower is coming because of this imbalance, because we're stretching too thin, perhaps because of the both. It's almost like, perhaps this is the, I heard fair judgment, but it's not. It's almost like, you know, it's something from this. This is really feeling like this is coming to create some kind of imbalance. You know, this black cat jumping on here, trying to create some imbalance. Here she keeps it balanced, but here it's almost like, oh, now we're off. Power comes and knocks us off our, I think perhaps this is why it's like, oh, which way do we go with the Knight of Swords in reverse? It's almost like it's where we're going towards the lies, or going towards no communication, perhaps, or maybe we're ruffling the feathers of the bunch. I heard. and this is sporadic, but we accept this new love and we come into this Page of Cups like, this is brilliance, I heard, and beautiful, beautiful brilliance. Perhaps we are breaking free from some kind of contract, a contract we had with this 3 coming into this 3. You know, we're no longer in this heartache coming into this Empress where this is new beginnings. You know, the Empress sits at the gate where these endings end and these new beginnings begin. And look, after that comes this Ace of Swords where, you know, we had the Knight of Swords in reverse where we were ruffling feathers. It was like we were lying to ourselves, where there was no communication, there's uncertainty. With this Ace, this is bringing some kind of clarity, truth, some kind of like I'm standing in this, like something to stand in. BC, not sure about the symbols. I got understanding instantly. Gave me the thought I'm in a 144 frequency. Oh, possibly. Tis the frequency to be in. You hear the calls? That was my attitude all day yesterday. Sucker wants to come back around. F that, right? I have to go listen to this song I'm hearing. Black Cat, Janet Jackson. Oh shit. Now I gotta listen to that. Should I pull some cards or spin your wheel? I was gonna have that. It's only been 12 minutes. Should I pull the other deck? Do another collective. Alright, let's see. There's that Ace of Swords again in reverse. It's almost like some kind of uncertainty, or maybe this is like slow up, maybe, or it's like a delay in it. A delay. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Maybe it's the negative thought patterns, and we're breaking free from this negative thought patterns. You know, because the 5 of Pentacles came up. It was like, oh, we're, let's see, I'm not going to guess. Let's see what the cards tell us from the Divine. Yeah, the 9 of Swords is in there. King of Wands, Strength. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, like with some kind of delay. Perhaps we do have to give something up or put some time in, or perhaps it's saying, hey, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the wait. Patience. Patience, it'll be worth the wait, because this is taken, it's like, I heard taken off the weight. It's like really lifting everything. It's almost as if our shoulders are free. We're free. We're the King of Wands. We're coming with this strength, with this confidence, you know, this courage, right? Then on the top here, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Perhaps before, it's like we were afraid to jump in the burning building. We were afraid. You know, these cycles are ending. The Ace to the 10, both in reverse, both of these swords. It's like, okay, these painful endings are now, it's like we're breaking free from this, coming into some kind of newness. So this is a gift. A gift, perhaps. We are gifted a grounded queen with velour. This is like surrendering to some kind of feeling, to a forgiveness, to perhaps this queen, your intuition, because then we have this and the velour again in reverse with this prince. Like he's coming in, like we need to be honest with ourselves here. It's very important to be honest with ourselves and to speak our truth here. Shit, I mixed all these cards up. Yes, we definitely gotta be honest. Hey, girlie, Jeru. What's good in the hood, homie? SS. I missed 13 minutes. No. And I'm not staying on today. I need my ice cream. I got shit to do. Oh, fuck. And we're preparing for takeoff. And my teenagers are getting on my nerves, so I gotta, like, put the whooping ass on them. to put the whooping on my freaking kids. They're starting to act up already. We didn't even leave yet. Alright, Gerline. Alright, we'll do BCSS, Gerline. BC. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is like a block in the road, and I heard you went straight. This block, it's like, it reminds me of that thing when you're driving by, and it's like, oh, it's like, like that. Oh, there's a block in the road. Somebody's saying, hey, let's not do this, right? And then you're getting all mad. I see you like all mad that this isn't working out. But had you would have went there and did this, like it would have blew up. There would have been something bad. It's like we're finally accepting that now with the 4. Perhaps we are not in control of some kind of mindset or gaining some kind of control to release this. It's like that we were stuck in this, and it's like, okay, now that we're accepting this, we can release some kind of lack of courage or something. With the 4 of Wands, we're definitely coming into some kind of new leveling up. And look, I see this as like our ancestors, and I see this like they're like really clapping for you. With the 10 of Swords, we're releasing these painful endings. You know, this is the card where it's like, you know, when you're getting a tattoo. I heard, but it feels good. This is like, you know, it almost reminds me when I was getting my tattoo, like the feeling it actually created healing. Something like this with the 5 of Pentacles. This is what I felt. This scarcity, like I don't have enough. Both of them are pointing. It's like, look, here's the 2, and she's pointing, and she's like, well, look, there's the 2. It's like they go from like past due to and like it goes with your emotions, or with your manifesting or feeling, with the love, with the forgiveness, something like this. Perhaps this lack, or this like, oh, what needs to be done, or I don't have enough, comes with releasing this Queen of Cups. Maybe this is an actual Queen of Cups, like literally pointing, like, and I heard you motherfucker, with the Temperance and the 9 of Swords, bringing us into some kind of chaos that we're like, oh, this is the only thing we can think of with this chaos. This is why we're accepting this 4 of Cups. It's like, okay, this spirit is offering you this gift, a gift of new love, a new feeling, and it's in the divine nature for you to accept it. And this, like I said, it's gonna change your whole world. Perhaps there is the 7 of Swords behind it, like some kind of missing information, or perhaps some kind of deception behind it, or something unknown, or maybe we're trying to escape, and this is saying, hey, let's be logical about this. Put some logic in it. Alright, BC, Gerline, and SS. Just heard checkmate, divine nature to accept it. Damn straight. Alright, this is Gerline. Oh, we got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, starting with where BC left off at the 7 of Swords, where I was saying, look, this reminds me of like the CIA documents where there's that like blacked out information where it's like, oh, you can't see that much, you know. And with the 4 of Pentacles, it's as if maybe we're paying for this. It's like we're paying for this plan. Maybe we're paying for it to be covered up, or perhaps we're releasing this in general. It's like, oh, all these 7 of Swords are in here, and I'm just gonna just dump the whole box. With the 3 of Cups, this perhaps has to do with a group or some kind of celebration. Maybe we are celebrating dumping the whole box. Another 7 of Swords. Well, maybe we are trying to escape. Maybe even escaping our own mind. With the 7 of Swords, this is a planet. It almost looks like he's sneaking. He's doing some kind of sneaking. Maybe this Seven of Swords, he's robbing. Maybe he took the money out from this safe. Maybe he's the one that took it. You have the Four of Pentacles, this releasing, this dumping of all the money and all these things, and then you have the Seven of Swords on both sides. Maybe this is, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, this is all becoming real. Too real, I heard. This loss is like too real. But there's rewards in it. I heard there's a reward for you, or perhaps multiple rewards for you. All right, SS. I think this is the last one. What's up, Michael? Grand Ridings and Icicles ain't no morning good. How you doing? Not that later. I don't want to waste that. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go, you. Here we go, you. So what's the scenario? I guess we're gonna figure it out. What's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go. The scenario. Yo. Oh yes, they're so light and cleansed. Alright, straight from the divine. Let my ego be put aside. And messages come for the highest good of all. Alright, essence. I guess we're figuring out what is the scenario, yo. Alright, the Four of Wands to the Hangman. I heard it's not permanent. It's not permanent with the Seven of Cups on the end. Perhaps this is. I heard a dream, my friend. Only in your dreams. Alright, so maybe there's like, okay, you win, you get a prize. It's almost like some kind of game, but perhaps that's the illusion. I heard with the four, it's almost like, okay, here, I'm giving my hand, but this isn't permanent. With the Hangman in reverse, perhaps this is what puts us back on our feet again and lets us see things from a different perspective. You have this in the deep subconscious with the Six of Wands. It's like dropping the plaque, and the plaque goes splat. With the Eight of Wands, this puts everything in motion. It's almost like when the plaque goes splat, it like opens up, everybody goes running. It almost like sends this waterfall of gushing, and it brings the Queen of Cups into her nature, where I hear where this is this divination, where we're psychic, we're getting in deep into this, perhaps even excuse me, tea leaves or something like this definite flow of communication from the divine straight to perhaps into giving, receiving some kind of love or forgiveness. Perhaps all about the self. What up, Bomb City Flower? What up? Hey, Richard. Long time no see. Where you been at all week? We miss you. Look, Drew, right away. Richard, are you Pierre? Please tell us. Richard equal Pierre. Is Pierre you? Hey, brother. What about Pierre? LOL. He knows. I think he knows. He knows. Wee. He said, is Pierre you? Is you Pierre? Please tell us, yeah. Because, Richard, we're all connected. It keeps fucking up my life. We're all connected. It keeps fucking up my life now. It keeps fucking up my life. Oh, wait, Richard is Pierre? SS, you missed that whole thing? No, Pierre's Richard's dad. But not that Pierre. I love you guys so much. Uh, That's what I'm asking, because every time Pierre is here, Richard is. Yes, that is so true. You ain't lying, Drew. And they speak the same language. It's like energia, right? I miss everything SSS. Nah, girl, you're good. Oh, I get it. Richard says. Hey, Robbie Warnkle. Warnke? Morning, Claire, my beautiful friend. It's been a minute. Popped up. It's so nice to see you. Yeah, how you been? Long time no see. Should I pull a card for you, Robbie? Cardinal is French last name. SS, it's way too complicated. Sanskrit, he says. You should be here. Pierre is here. Lost of wisdom you both share. And very similar thought process. Yes, that's what I said. That's why I say that they are the same. You're not Pierre. BC, oh wow, saw 10 when I went to go listen to Janet Jackson and Fire to confirm you, Claire. Awesome sauce. Aw, shit. Good thing. Alright, I gotta get ready for my day. Should I pull for the collective one more time? Actually, I wanted to pick an archetype. Archetype for y'all. What do we all need to hear is the collective for this weekend. I see the forest. And I'm thinking about hugging all the trees and being in the middle of the lake on a boat. So peaceful. Alright, here we go. For the collective. Ah, look what I just said. I see the forest. And it came out. And on the bottom, the 1. So perhaps you are, I heard, the chosen one. And the forest is where we are on our way to. The forest comes after the ocean. And the ocean was on the top yesterday. So perhaps it is like going through these emotions. We're progressing equally. Weird. The forest, the woods, the thicket, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely it included all the mythic dynamics of the archetypical space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Each is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage and entanglement. And I'm hearing lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. But equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back, so embrace the dim light and the moving shadows. Whether literal or imaginable, the moving, the brave the forest and get lost getting found. This is beautiful. This is magic. It bounds. This is real childlike, like playful, like loving type. The hunter, the maiden, the crone, and the shaman make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together. If you get lost out of the forest without feeling lost, you were only in a little groove of trees. The great archetypical forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. And if not, you ain't in the thickets of it. So I guess fear, if we fear this path that we're on, this is a sign that we're on the right path. So hopefully we all feel a little fear. But I hear, have no fear. Have no fear. You've been served the plate. Hot food. Alright. No Sands, then trust him. Is it literally one shot and done? Lasts like 6 months to a year. Pathless Path, it sounds fun, right? What up, Red? Wheel spin. Okay, I like to gamble. I got you on the wheel spin. Boom. Here we go. Okay, so on the ascendant, we're at Libra. Ooh, the last decan of Libra, too, at the 28th degree, which is 6-9, I see. This Cancer. So this, maybe Cancer having to deal with our home, our emotions, our dreams, our mother, um, you know, this, and I see the crab, right? And this is the degree of Libra. So Libra being the mental, finding the center and creating some kind of balance. So perhaps we are trying to create some kind of balance or the center of our emotions. And I see like the emotions going like this with Cancer, the crab, but it's almost like they're biting you, and it's like uncomfortable in a sense, but it's almost like the feeling that I felt like when I was saying about the fear, that if we don't have the fear, then we wouldn't know we're on the right path. And I see the North, perhaps the North Node in Sagittarius, that means South Nodes in Gemini, so perhaps we do have to speak up about this. Maybe this is like, oh, let's speak up about how we really feel about this. And maybe that will create the balance. Speaking up will create the balance. Or, and pulling from the opposite, which is this Venus energy. We were talking about the Libra Venus. Taurus, Aries, nah, this is like just going for action. Because I like a guy too, and we talk a lot, but he's afraid of being in a relationship. I like him a lot. We would be so divine feminine and divine masculine. Patience, patience, my dear. It's got to start in the spiritual before it hits the material. And I think this was the whole thing of today. Patience, patience, because you can't force it. Yes, it's all teaching us something, ladies. Because we want to just jump in and da-da-da-da-da. Nah. Are you happy with everything the way it is now? Then this is the isness to sit in this happiness. Robbie, thanks again, everyone, for listening to me in the prayers. Yes, Robbie, we got you. Love you. Thank you. Spirit told him he can't have sex or physical touch. It's all about the mental stimulation, baby. That's why I told you about the freaking Shakti and the Tantra. There's other ways to get off, my dear. Be creative. I know you got it in USS. His parents want him to get married soon, but they're old transition. They won't accept love marriage. Claire did my reading. Oh, Sanskriti. I think I did. Sanskriti. Oh, you got the Wheel of Fortune too, and right behind that is the star. It's like have hope. It's like you're stuck here in the day, and then by the night, it's like you see all of these. So perhaps like it's like in the day it's one thing, and the night it's something totally different. We finally have hope. There's the sun. See, it's like in the day everything changes, by the night, and then bang, here comes the sun. Perhaps this does have to do with our children, our inner child, or really you know, being in the sun, boosting our vitality, boosting our, um, what's it? Immune system by being in the sun, the vitamin D. Yes, the sun also can be marriage. They're coming together. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Wee wee. Weta. Love y'all. Hope you have a good weekend. 911. You're welcome, SS. I love you. She will if she waits. Right? SS, look. The Knight of Swords. Slow down in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Because the tower is right behind it. Don't push it. Sounds different. Hey, smart boy. All right, love you guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow.